Why do some people live ordinary lives, even though they have great potential? This question has confused many of us. We see talent, dreams, and opportunities, yet nothing changes. The answer is often simple, but uncomfortable. They chose comfort over growth. In Comfort is Your Enemy by Kelvin W. Nathan, we are introduced to a powerful truth: comfort can be the silent force that keeps you stuck. It feels safe, warm, and easy, but over time, it slowly limits your potential. What seems like peace can become a quiet trap. This audiobook will guide you through a simple but powerful idea: if you want to grow, you must be willing to feel uncomfortable. You will learn why comfort holds you back, what it costs you, and how stepping outside of it can completely change your life. We will explore practical ideas, real examples, and clear steps that anyone can follow. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be ready. You only need to be willing to try something new. This journey is for anyone who feels stuck, unmotivated, or unsure of their next step. If you are ready to grow, even slowly, this audiobook will help you move forward. If you enjoy this content and want more audiobooks like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, let's begin. Chapter 1: The Illusion of Comfort. The comfort zone is a place where everything feels easy and familiar. It is the space where you do what you already know, and you avoid what feels new or uncertain. There is no pressure, no risk, and no fear. At first, this feels like a good thing. It gives you a sense of control and calm. We feel safe inside this zone because it protects us from failure and judgment. When you stay within what you already know, you reduce the chance of making mistakes. Your mind prefers this safety because it wants to avoid pain. That is why comfort feels so attractive. It promises peace without effort. But over time, this comfort begins to change its role. What once felt safe slowly becomes limiting. You stop exploring, you stop learning, and you stop growing. Without realizing it, you begin to repeat the same actions every day. Your world becomes smaller, even if it feels stable. This is how comfort turns into an invisible prison. There are no walls, no locks, and no clear signs. Yet, you feel stuck. Not because you cannot move forward, but because you are no longer used to trying. The fear of discomfort becomes stronger than the desire to grow. Think about a simple daily example. Imagine someone who wants to improve their skills or change their life, but they keep saying, "I will start tomorrow." Tomorrow becomes next week, then next month. They stay in their routine because it feels easier, even if it leads nowhere new. The message of this chapter is clear: comfort is not always a safe place. It can quietly stop your progress without you noticing. If you stay too long in what feels easy, you may never discover what you are truly capable of becoming. Chapter 2: The Cost of Staying Comfortable. Staying in your comfort zone may feel safe, but it comes with a hidden cost. At first, everything seems fine. You avoid stress, you avoid risk, and your days feel calm. But slowly, something important begins to fade: your opportunities. When you do not try new things, you also miss new chances. Doors stay closed, not because they are locked, but because you never knock. Over time, your personal growth becomes weaker. Growth needs challenge, effort, and sometimes discomfort. Without these, your skills remain the same. You do not improve, and you do not discover new abilities. Life becomes a routine, where each day looks like the one before it. Comfort also affects your ambition. When you stay too long in what is easy, your dreams begin to shrink. You stop aiming high because you are no longer used to pushing yourself. Big goals start to feel too far, and you slowly settle for less than what you truly want. Your confidence is also connected to your actions. When you avoid challenges, you stop proving to yourself that you can handle difficult situations. This creates doubt. You begin to question your strength, not because you are weak, but because you stop testing your limits. There is a simple but powerful truth: comfort today can lead to regret tomorrow. You may feel safe now, but one day you might look back and wish you had tried, risked, and grown. Regret often comes not from failure, but from the chances we never took. The message of this chapter is clear: comfort is not free. It takes away growth, confidence, and opportunity. If you want a different future, you must be willing to leave what feels easy and step into what helps you grow. Before we continue this audiobook, don't forget to support us with a like and subscribe. Chapter 3: The Power of Discomfort. Growth begins the moment you step outside your comfort zone. When you choose what is unfamiliar, your mind and body start to adapt. You learn new skills, face new situations, and discover strengths you did not know you had. This is why real progress never happens in places that feel too easy. Many people who succeed did not start with confidence. They started with fear. They felt unsure, they made mistakes, and they faced challenges. But instead of stopping, they continued. Each step forward, even when uncomfortable, helped them grow stronger and more capable. Discomfort often feels like pain, but it carries an important message. It tells you that you are doing something new. When you learn, your brain works harder. When you try something difficult, your body feels the effort. These moments may feel heavy, but they are signs of development, not failure. There is a strong connection between struggle and improvement. The more you challenge yourself, the more you expand your abilities. Small efforts, repeated over time, create big changes. What feels difficult today can become easy tomorrow if you stay consistent. It is important to remember that discomfort is temporary. The effort, the fear, and the struggle do not last forever. But the results you build from them can stay with you for a long time. This is why temporary effort is always better than long-term regret. The message of this chapter is simple: discomfort is the path to growth. When you accept it, you begin to move forward. When you avoid it, you stay in the same place. Choose the temporary challenge today, and you will avoid the lasting regret of tomorrow. Chapter 4: Breaking Mental Barriers. Many of the limits you feel are not outside of you, they are inside your mind. These mental barriers are quiet but powerful. They shape your choices, your actions, and even your beliefs about what is possible. If you do not notice them, they can stop you before you even try. One of the strongest barriers is the fear of failure. It tells you that if you try and fail, you will lose something: respect, confidence, or time. But the truth is different. Failure is not the end, it is part of learning. Every attempt teaches you something new, even if it does not bring the result you expected. Excuses are another common barrier. They often sound reasonable: I don't have enough time, I'm not ready, or I'll start later. These thoughts feel safe, but they keep you in the same place. Over time, excuses become habits, and habits shape your life. Negative thinking can also slow your progress. When your mind focuses on what could go wrong, it becomes harder to take action. Doubt grows, and confidence becomes weaker. This is not because you lack ability, but because your thoughts are working against you. To move forward, you need to change how you think. Start by noticing your thoughts without judging them. Then gently replace negative ideas with more balanced ones. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," try, "I can learn how to do this." This small shift can make a big difference. The message of this chapter is clear: your mind can either limit you or support you. When you train it to face challenges instead of avoiding them, you begin to break your barriers. Step by step, you create a mindset that helps you grow instead of holding you back. Chapter 5: Practical Steps to Escape Comfort. Leaving your comfort zone does not require a big, sudden change. It begins with small, simple steps. Instead of trying to change your whole life at once, choose one small goal that feels slightly challenging. This makes the process easier and less overwhelming, while still moving you forward. Start by setting clear and realistic goals. Ask yourself, what is one thing I can do today that I usually avoid? It could be learning something new, speaking up, or starting a task you have been delaying. Small goals build confidence because they are possible to complete. Daily challenges are a powerful tool. When you do something uncomfortable every day, you slowly expand your limits. At first, it may feel difficult, but over time it becomes normal. What once felt scary begins to feel manageable. Discipline is what keeps you going. Motivation can come and go, but discipline stays. It is the habit of showing up, even when you do not feel like it. When you rely on discipline, you no longer wait for the right mood to take action. Consistency is more important than intensity. You do not need to do everything perfectly. You only need to keep going. Even small actions, repeated daily, create strong results over time. Progress grows quietly, step by step. A simple rule can guide you: do one thing every day that you don't feel like doing. This trains your mind to act beyond comfort. The message of this chapter is clear: real change comes from small actions done consistently. Start today, stay steady, and your comfort zone will slowly lose its control over you. Conclusion: success does not begin in comfort. It begins the moment you decide to step into something unfamiliar. Throughout this journey, you have seen that comfort can feel safe, but it often holds you back. Growth, learning, and real change happen when you are willing to move beyond what feels easy. You have learned that staying comfortable has a cost. It can take away your opportunities, slow your growth, and reduce your confidence. But you also discovered something powerful: that discomfort is not something to fear. It is something to use. It is a sign that you are moving forward. You now understand that your thoughts play a big role in your progress. When you break mental barriers, face your fears, and stop making excuses, you open new paths for yourself. Step by step, you build a mindset that supports your growth instead of limiting it. You have also seen that change does not require big actions. Small, simple steps, repeated every day, can create strong and lasting results. Discipline and consistency are the tools that help you move forward, even when things feel difficult. Remember this message: the life you want is outside the zone you fear. Everything you are looking for, growth, confidence, success, is waiting just beyond your comfort zone. Now it is your turn to act. Do not wait for the perfect moment. Start today with one small step outside your comfort. That one step can begin a journey that changes your life.